Well, a game of high intensity and turnovers was the deciding factor as the Marquette Golden Eagles took down the Maryland Terrapins. Only winning by a close margin of 74 to 78, it seemed to be a game where officiating definitely played a role. But the second half also seemed to be the key, where the Marquette Golden Eagles took advantage of using the three-point shot, shooting at around 45% into that second half, also getting to the free throw line very well. Head coach of Marquette, Shaka Smart, talked about playing in a loud environment such as this one.
I thought that was a heck of a game for mid-November. Reminded me of going on the road in the Big East, probably similar to going on the road in the Big Ten. Maryland's got a good team. They're going to win a lot of games this year. Derek Queen is an absolute load. If the game was 5 minutes longer, he might have had 40. Gillespie was tough to handle all night long. I thought Stevie had some good possessions on him, but when he got on any of our other guys got on him, it was trouble. Yeah, I mean, I thought we were getting good shots in the first half, both in the paint and from three. We have good shooters. We've got 5 guys on the court most of the time that are a threat to make threes. The three-point shot's also very volatile, so it's very, very, reasonable that you might miss 5 or 6 in a row, but then you could go make 4 out of the next 6. So you just got to hang in there. I thought our guys, they never wilted from the standpoint of their belief. And, when you got 30 points at halftime, it's easy to drop your head and mope a little bit, but you can't do that if you want to win on the road. So to come back and score 48 in the second half is a testament to our guys' intestinal fortitude.
On the other side, Maryland's head coach, Kevin Willard, talked about finding a balance between defensive intensity and the aggression that may have led to some slips throughout the game.
This is all a learning curve. Like we tried to switch up our pick and roll coverage with Cam to try to go trap him, and we didn't trap him one time. And again, that's a little bit of like there's things that you practice, and then there's things of game slippage, and that's all a learning curve, and that's all something that we'll watch film and we'll get better at. And I thought Cam was phenomenal. I thought he just kind of played like a first-team All Big East player that he is. He put him on their back and just played phenomenal. So I thought our intensity was great. We just got, again, finishing possessions on the defensive end is just as important as finishing possessions on the offensive end. And we haven't had to do that yet, and we'll get there.
Maryland's Jacoby Gillespie was one of the leading stars for Maryland's basketball team, as well as the shootout and starring freshman Derek Queen, being able to combine for 40-plus points between the two of them. However, Marquette's Cam Jones was seeming to be the deciding factor as he isolated the game in the final 4 minutes with seemingly give me the ball and get out the way technique. A game filled with a lot of high-tense environment was really very fast-paced for a game that you wouldn't expect this early in the season. A game that almost had a March Madness kind of feel. A game between Big East and Big Ten. A lot can be expected as these teams are pretty much destined to meet again as the season carries on. I'm Darius Brockett, and I will see you on the next one.